everyone here that wants to be? Or are we waiting on Feel Good? Dark Wolf.
I thought Feelgood might be late because he was planning to go out with his wife. They have an anniversary or a birthday or something.
Okay.
So he said he might be a little bit late. And Silky is otherwise engaged as well.
Alright, sounds good. Well, then I guess if everyone's here, might as well just head on out.
My sim crashed.
No.
Go ahead and go.
We can wait if you want.
Oh, you're good, dude. It's gonna take me a good 10 minutes to get back into the sim, so.
Okay. Alright.
Go ahead and go.
Everyone that's on the ground that doesn't want to be, head out. I don't see 9.
I'm closing my computer tabs because I have a lot of them.
That's weird. I'm curious what caused it to crash.
How close are you to loading in? Or will you meet us at the next airport?
Give me like 3 minutes, but yeah, y'all can go ahead. I'll catch up.
Okay. Here we go. Jeez, this thing just climbs like a bat out of hell.
Shoebox?
What?
The shoebox? The short...
Yep.
Okay.
Realize how high I got so fast. That's fast, too. Like it has no right being this fast.
I think that thing was designed before the aerodynamics was a thing.
Yeah.
Yo. What the hell? Did the sim just like not load? It didn't load any of my community folder. What the? Cool. Okay, that's all good. It's like the sim loaded awfully fast.
Like it can either go 115 or 200 knots. Touch the throttle and it bumps you up 30 knots every time.
That thing does 200 knots?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, is deceivingly fast.
Yeah, a little wild.
I have to rethink my decision not to touch that.
Also has a really low stall speed.
Yeah. It almost doesn't make sense.
I see 9 is in her trusty X-Cup again.
Yeah, I had the thought to switch it up, but you know, when something's working, you know,
It's a great plane. I've flown all over Europe with that thing.
Plus, it's also the plane that I trust if I have to like walk away. Like, yes, the autopilot has its days, but most of the time, like if I have to go fill up my water bottle or get food, I know I'm not going to end up on the ground.
Is that the stock X-Cup, or do you use the Bush League Legends mod?
Or is it the Monster NX?
okay.
I'm in the Monster NX right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
BLL Cup is a bit broke at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I've tried it since the update, but that's my go-to cup version, actually.
Yeah, Carbon's working on it. He's still gotta do some fixes on it.
Okay.
I know the autopilot is pretty broken.
The throttle is so sensitive. What the hell? There's like a weird knocking in this plane. It sounds like the engines are knocking around or something. It drives me nuts. It's like the oil cap and the beaver. I bet it's something in here that I'm just never gonna find.
Yeah.
Or it's just the sound I have to get used to.
curious what else. I have to end up going through my community folder and turn a bunch of stuff off to see which is slowing things down so much. Interesting. Alright. Try this again.
Have you guys tried the freeware 206?
Not
I
yet.
downloaded it this morning, did a little bit of flying around in it. I'll go back to it when you update the textures a bit, but so far it feels good. Okay, so you feel good as you shoot. See if I can get through the load in this time.
Don't worry, I'm here. All good.
The day is
good.
saved.
Where the fuck is Silky and Dark?
Dark wanted to get some sleep before having to work tonight. Silky has some other stuff she has to attend to.
Boo.
What am I supposed to say?
Bunch of bullshit.
Losers.
You in the shoebox? Feel
How
good?
are we all? Fuck yeah.
Nice. Same.
I'm slowly catching up to yous.
Yeah, I'm
You
holding
guys late
steady
leaving?
at like. No, we left at like 10:02. Or 02 or whatever time zone y'all are in. But I'm not super cruising at 200 knots, that's for sure. Doing like 115.
Well, I do have a 26 knots headwind.
Oh, this thing is wild.
Yous all flying.
Same thing.
Nice.
Shoebox.
It's a bit of fun, hey.
Yeah, it's my first time in it, so we'll see.
Just hit
At full
Control E.
flaps- At full flaps, you can take off at 50 knots.
Nice. Feel like I need to. Let's see here. Is there engine RPMs here? Let's. What does this say? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I want to.
So- EE speeds, if you have 40 torque pressure and 85 RPM and 30 degrees flat, it's perfect for EE speeds.
Or you could do 90% RPM and 20 torque pressure. You'll be 127 with no flaps.
I'm concerned about catching up at the moment.
Yeah.
you behind, are you?
Yeah, the sim crashed desktop on
Oh,
me
no.
when I was trying to load in.
Are we gonna wait at the next airport? 'Cause
Oh,
that's coming up.
you guys are good. You're fine. Never
I've got a
exceed speed,
firewall,
200
though.
knots.
I don't think it can. Well, straight and level, I'm doing like 195. But that's everything firewalled. I can't go faster.
In a dive, you can.
Does it have
Yeah.
a functional autopilot at all?
Yeah, it does.
Does it?
Center console behind your throttles.
Oh, okay, cool. I see it. Oh, it's like a basic kind of.
Yeah, track is your purple line.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let me get this sorted out. Oh, sweet. Well, at least they put the push to center. So that's good. Heading. Gauge. I assume power is on.
Yeah, do you want to wait at Hanley? Hey, we'll do a landing there.
Sure.
Let's see. What determines the altitude? Is there an altitude bug, or is it just kind of hold the current?
It's down and up, and then press altitude when you want. Well, when you've got the correct altitude.
Gotcha. So it's kind of just a rudimentary. Gotcha.
Yeah, super simple.
Good. Okay, so. Okay, so that looks good.
Hey,
Dang, it's
Marisa,
so
did you track down Rocket yet?
Engine fuel. What's this say?
She's muted, but yes, she did.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Make contact or nah?
Not yet, but
Can you hear me?
we can
Now we
now.
can.
Yes.
Okay, I'm making toast. I have found what I think is him. I sent off an email to a couple of the emails that I said were registered to him. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I know his address. I know his birth date. I know like his family. So I found his parents' obituaries, unfortunately, but it has.
Oh, well, he was an older
siblings,
guy
so I'm
as
gonna
well.
track them down. What?
He was an old guy as well. So
Yeah, he's
yeah.
like 70.
Yeah, but I did not find any obituaries for him. So that's
Right.
kind of the part of like, okay, I don't know if he has passed. If he did, I would find something. The problem is that in the state that he lives in, vital records you can't search for free. You either have to like buy them, like you request like a death certificate, but
Yeah.
I didn't know any vital details, so now that I have his birth date, I can do that. But yeah, so I'm digging. I have found there's a lot of people with his last name in the city that he lives in or lived in or the last known location. And it's the same city his address is, like his current home address. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna send out like mass Facebook messages of like, hey, do you know anyone that could potentially fit these details if it's like their cousin or uncle or something? So
Yeah.
so yeah, we're close,
Good
but
stuff,
give me a
internet
few
sleuth.
days. What?
Good stuff, internet sleuth.
Oh, thank you.
What's
So,
going on? You
hi.
guys are looking for Rocket?
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
heard from him in over a year, so we're looking for him.
Just kind of looking. Gotcha.
Honestly, I'm not expecting good news because wasn't he like lifelong smoker and all that? Holy fuck, that dude's voice. Like, it was cool as fuck, but holy shit, things he would have put in.
Didn't sound healthy. No.
Yeah, because there was Rocket. There was one other guy that
We found him.
Rexpo.
He
Oh
died.
yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna do his memorial flight Not July 4th, because I'll be out of town. But I think the week after I've got it planned out.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then who else was there? There was another guy that used to fly with us that I think was friends with Rocket.
Not thinking of Anton, the Aussie guy.
No.
He's still alive, I think.
Yeah, I see Anton post all
He-
the time.
Yeah, he's pretty healthy as well. I don't see him going downhill anytime soon, that's for sure.
God, who was that? There was somebody else. Husky we haven't heard from in a long time. The
I
Scottish
haven't
guy.
heard Husky.
DN we haven't heard from a long time, but I think he's
Yeah.
just
He's okay. He's
Swimming
alive.
in the ladies.
Yeah. Chatted with him a month ago.
Yeah, he's still alive and kicking.
We haven't heard from Beaver.
But I don't think he's that old.
forever.
Who?
Beaver.
Either. Don't
Beaver
recognise
number
that name.
6643.
Don't recognise that.
Trying to remember.
Gunnerman's been. He's
Gunnerman,
Oh yeah,
I remember.
Gunnerman's.
chatted with him
Yeah, fuck.
6
He's
months
in the
ago,
mod
I
chat
think.
as well.
Yeah, we chatted with him like
God,
6
who
months
the-
ago, but he's been offline.
God, who the heck was it? Man. Yeah, I don't remember. Son of a bitch. I mean, it was, 4 years ago. I mean,
Yeah.
so it was. It was during the. I mean, if we looked back and probably. If we look back at some of the original Expedition
What the
Alaska
heck is sticking out the front
photos,
of your plane?
it's probably flying the survey.
Find the airliner.
If
Got
there's
like
a bunch of
things
those
sticking
old-
out the back in front of you.
Oh,
Oh, it-
like weird vertical stick things.
Yeah, that's the survey
No.
version.
No,
really?
it's not. It's a visual bug. Dark and me had it.
Yeah, it looks like your paint extends off of your plane.
Yes, correct. Yeah, in
Oh,
like a
that's
spike.
Weird. Yeah, a spike
Yeah,
that like
I'll,
shoots down into the ground.
Yeah. Look, I'll show you. I think I've still got the screenshots of it. That's dark.
Why is there a pole in the middle of the runway?
What?
Hey, look at the beacon thing. It's right inside the runway.
Yeah, it is. Oh wow.
You guys have become too reliant on runways.
Yeah, I know. In the good old days, we landed everywhere and anywhere. But
We
we
could
chose
go back
other
to
planes to do that with.
We could go back to that.
I can't live with that. It's gonna be embarrassing
no,
for all of
that's
us, or
not-
at least for me.
That's not what yours looks like, Feel Good. I'll send you a picture
Really?
of this. Yeah.
Because that's like that's me in the red and white. and
Right.
That's dark.
What else we got here? Cruise, interesting.
Oh, Marisa kept going.
Yeah, I'm almost caught up with you guys, so you
Yeah.
guys can go ahead and kick off.
I'm making all those posts, okay? I'll be there in a
How are
second.
you ever supposed to afford a house doing shit like that?
I already own a house.
Oh well, okay. Fuck.
Wow.
So now I
Yeah.
can get Starbucks
Well,
and
wait.
all those things.
When you feel like joining up cause again,
Yeah. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a 2% interest mid-pandemic purchase, so my starter home is probably my forever home now, because that's not the
Feel
same
that.
market I'm in now.
I feel that. Yeah, we got ours just before the pandemic, and it's gone up almost 200,000 since we bought it.
Yeah, same.
It's like, and the interest rate is like
thing
I mean, we
flies
got
like
ours below like
nothing.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
So funny to hear people talk about starter homes. In Germany, if you build one house, it's probably gonna last you for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Well, now it's if you build one house, it's gonna bankrupt you for the rest of your life.
That too.
This thing maneuvers way too quickly. I think it's a little bit off. Like its roll rate is that
There
of
really
like.
is nothing to it though, man. Like, it is an empty box with a massive wing and 2 turboprops.
Yeah, but its roll rate is insane.
Fair.
Why is my trim trying to
No,
kill
man.
me?
Planes can be weird. You remember watching the A10 at Reno? Like, that thing was moving like an RC plane, and I never expected it to do that.
Yeah, but it's a fighter plane.
Is it though?
Even then, I mean, technically, it's a fighter plane with a tank gun on it, but it's maneuverable
It's
enough.
a gun with a fighter plane on it.
Sorry, yes. That's what I meant to say.
This thing is so wild. Shorts. Like this big control column box between the seats.
Yeah, what do you think of that paint spike? Feel good?
Yeah, that's some weird shit, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some funky things going on. You know what it is? It's whatever the decal geometry is, I reckon.
Yeah. Well, there's some more. Do you hear that knocking sound in the cabin?
I've got headphone simulation on, so I don't hear it.
Feel good? Do you hear it?
I've got headphone simulation on as well.
Oh
Let me
my gosh.
turn it off
Is it-
and see if I
is
can
it-
hear it.
Is it your trim wheel caught, like, in a notch?
I think so.
Oh yeah, I hear a little.
It's just a dong, dong, dong.
Yeah, there's a little like subtle knock somewhere.
Yeah.
The countdown for your engine.
Interesting. Yeah, I hear it. No, there's some graphical weirdness going on with the text on the overhead panel. That's kind of weird. I don't know if that's my frame gen doing that or if it's actually just a weird graphical glitch. Huh. Let's see, where are the landing lights at? Because that's... Oh, here, there's taxi. Port, starboard. Yeah, I definitely hear it. And now it's gone again. Huh.
Right.
Yeah, you know, if I still had all the... I had tons of photos from way back when, but I cleared out that photo folder a couple months ago. Probably had pictures of everybody that was on those initial...
Well, I mean, I've got
Yeah,
streams going all the way back to Alaska, so they're all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hard drive with all my old screenshots died a horrible death on the shipping to Canada, so...
Yeah.
Thing survived.
We're gonna pull the power back a little bit more here. I was gonna say, here comes the storms. It's pretty rainy today here.
We have flooding in the southern part of Germany, quite significant.
Mm. Let's do this.
Are we heading down to the Dark's neck of the woods? This is Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yeah, we're headed down towards
he's-
Wolves.
Yeah,
Sort
Dark
of.
is on the west side.
Oh, is
I
he?
think he's on the west side of the state. I think.
Iroquois, wherever that is.
Next week we'll hit Oshkosh and then I don't know, fly towards Minnesota basically. Just a general idea. Unless anyone has any specific wants.
It's gonna go. That's fucking thing. That's almost where I want to be at here. And altitude. Close enough.
If you have flow, you can use the AP in there to get more specific altitude.
Oh, gotcha. That's good to know. Let's see. Track.
Is it the second hand in the clock that's making that noise?
Second hand in the clock. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's lined up pretty much specifically with it.
That'd be hilarious if that's what it was actually causing that. Let me see here. Headphone simulation.
I think it is.
I don't know, man. That'd have to be a really loud clock, man.
It's happening at the same time it's moving.
I don't.
Wait till you see a cuckoo come out of it.
Right, I was gonna say leave it to the British to put a big fucking grandfather clock mechanism behind the wall in this thing. Thanks.
Later on in the flight, Doc, we'll be flying over the town of Spread Eagle.
Spread eagle.
Yeah. I'll take my pants off for it.
Great.
Please.
Great. Let's see. Marquette. We're still in Michigan, aren't we? It looks a lot worse from the inside of this thing because the way the tint's set up on the.
Oh, the tint is the fucking worst, right?
It's so dark.
That's not that bad.
I was like, wow, it looks shitty out there. And go outside and it's like, I mean, it's shitty, but not that shitty.
The Canadian Harvards are up for another fly day today, flying around the town. Getting it all out of their system before they go to Oshkosh as well. For the 100th RCAF anniversary.
What is it?
The Royal Canadian Air Force 100th anniversary this year.
Nice.
So the Lancaster's going to Oshkosh, the Harvards are flying there as well.
Nice.
Harvards are T6s, right?
Yeah.
But the old ones, the piston engine T6s.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of don't understand why Canada renames them. Like they've got a Catalina at the Canadian Warplane Museum, but it's called a Canzo, not a Catalina.
Weird.
So yeah, again with the Harvards as well. They're called Harvards instead of Texans.
Yeah, I think because the British called them Harvards as well. I think the Canadians followed the British nomenclature.
Suppose that'd work.
And them being part of the British Empire at the time, why should they follow the Americans?
Did you crash?
Oh, everyone just disappeared for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see you. So how come the Canadians had an Air Force before the Americans had? Because I think in World War II it was still the Army Air Force. It was not an independent branch, was it?
No, I don't believe so. It was still the Army Air Corps or whatever. That's just a custom. Sure. I don't see anything down there. Continuing on. Oh, that's just a user waypoint. Never mind. Oh, it's not. it's just a limit. Here. OAT, takeoff, cruise. Oh, EG temp, okay. Yeah, it's just like a... Oh, okay, that makes sense. Set the OAT.
What does EGT stand for?
Exhaust gas temperature.
Yep.
Cool.
You can use it to find a proper mixture for fuel and oxidizer in your engine.
Great.
Is halfway at board.
Halfway is probably a Ford. I remembered it. I can't remember. There's one at 103 nautical miles that I picked as the halfway point, but yeah, it's probably
100 and what, sorry?
103.
Station.
Where the fuck? Oh. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. Yeah, this thing rolls too fast, I think. Or at least that's what I feel like.
It has such huge wings, so why should it roll that fast? I mean,
I don't know. It's a $10 airplane. I'm not really expecting a ton from it.
Yeah.
It's a $10 airplane from any builds. If it was a $10 airplane from Got Friends, I'd expect more.
Mm.
I think the only other airplane I have from indie builds is the Warhawk, and I think that's I feel that's very simple compared to the Corsair.
Yep.
I mean, the Corsair also costs €40, so
Yeah.
The Corsair still work in Sim Update 15?
I haven't tried it yet. It worked fine in Sim Update 14, but I haven't tried it since the update.
Well, it was released and never updated, right?
Oh, it was updated 2 or 3 times, and it was fine. I had some issues with it from time to time, that the axis for the trim wheel would revert. So I would trim up, it would go down, and vice versa. But it was supposed. I think that was a problem that I had, so it must have been something with my setup, because I know that I asked quite a few people at the time, and they said they didn't have that issue. But it resolved itself with one of the updates, but I haven't flown it since the sim updated, so I can't tell you right now. But it did need an update, let's put it this way, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was in a place where it's really was stable. I mean, you could have added something like an autopilot, like in the Flying Iron things or stuff like that, but it was functionally fine.
Yeah.
And I think they also made it a little bit easier, because I know in the very first time that I flew it, I always cooked the engine. It was one of the first mods where you could actually blow up the engine and you would have oil splatter all over your windshield. And I did that quite a lot. But then later I actually tried to do it and it didn't work anymore. So I don't know if I've become that much better as a Corsair pilot, or if they've just made it a little bit easier to not kill the engine. I tend to believe the second option, but I intentionally tried to overheat the engine and it didn't work.
Yeah, so halfway is 39 Mike India at Huber.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right
it's
on.
103 nautical mile mark. Whoa, what the heck? What is this red stuff?
I was getting really bad
cool.
tiling over that.
There's like a lake in the middle of it, but it's a small lake. And then the rest of it is red.
Yeah, mine was just checkerboarding over the top of that really, really badly for some reason.
Lake Gribbon. Wow. Looks like it's red lake. Big old patch of red sand.
Maybe you're on Mars.
Maybe. I don't know.
Didn't the John Carter novels not play here? I mean, the Earth parts?
Let's go back first.
It,
Weird.
The lake exhibits a distinct orange hue due to its use as a tailings basin in association with open pit mining operation of the Empire and Tilden iron mines.
Is this what
Doesn't sound
this
healthy.
big ass lake is?
And is that what that big ass orange lake is? Yeah. And it is that color. Damn. Okay.
Because it's a dam. Oh wait, there with you guys. Wolf and me are going over another lake now that looks like another filled in line.
There's a picture of it in the shadow. Oh, that's tiny. Why is it so small?
She said.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wolf.
Whatever.
This thing doesn't have fuel tank switches in it, does it? Where the hell is mine? There we go. Fuel system. Shouldn't the hydraulic switch be on? Oh,
You
shit.
think?
It was on.
Yeah.
Was on.
Your generators are also not on, probably. Check your top of your center panel. It might say generator, port and starboard are in red.
No, mine are good.
Okay. You control E or start on a runway. It doesn't turn them on. Or didn't turn mine on. Don't know way.
Straight 3. Speed up a little bit here now.
But I'm only just near you.
I know.
Just
Yeah,
three
I'll bump
short
down to
sky
20
vans
torque
and a
and,
right at 20 torque myself.
20 torque and 90 RPM. And 30 degrees flaps.
30 degrees
Sort
flaps.
of cruising speed.
Okay.
I'm maintaining about
Look at us all three in a line.
120.
And there he goes. Bye bye. Hope you find your dad.
Need to reset the trims here. Do I- This thing is ridiculous.
And it's got reverse thrust.
Does it really?
So unneeded. It's so unneeded.
Well, you adjust the voice there, Hey! I see you right there. Your tail's
Yeah.
wagging.
Yeah, it's getting a little squirrely here. Nope, I guess I'm down. Yep. We're up again. Didn't bother adjusting the
Yep.
engine RPM. Screw it.
Connection lost. Please ensure you have an active internet connection. Yeah. Can you still listen to me, can you?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. But because you're all gone and now you're all back. I know.
Okay, let's see where we at. It's 2,000 right there. Altitude. Oop. Engage. Back this guy down to 20 again.
Oh, hey there, bud. Where you going?
There we go.
.39 Mike India is the halfway point.
That's correct.
Copy.
Below these radio towers, that's always good. Thing is ridiculous.
Line formation in this is not easy because you barely move your throttle and you're up 10 knots.
Yeah, I'm just. Let's see. I think my engine RPM's at like 85. It's like right at like the. I've got it set to the minimum cruise for the RPMs up there. What is that? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So there's. Is it 4 degrees or 4 flap positions? Okay.
Do you have any notches or flaps in?
I'm clean at the moment. So, yeah, just right now I've got engine RPM to about 84, 85. And torque is at 20. So it's just kind of bouncing around 120 knots, maybe a little bit less depending on what this. I'm assuming we're into a headwind of some sort, so
20 knots headwind.
that would explain
Hey.
it. This thing's so aerodynamic.
Ay, 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 shkadoosh, shkadoosh. Oh my god.
What's wrong?
This thing just maneuvers like a fighter plane.
There he goes.
That's staying on you for a screenshot. I then bumped my stick and I went careening off into the nowhere.
Oh man, you just about hit those power lines. Jeez. Oh my god, dude.
Meow.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, I'm going down. No, I'm not.
I'm going.
Alright, well, enough of that.
The thing's a lifting body, basically.
Yes, definitely. That thing is a lifting buddy. If you confuse lifts with gravity, yes.
There he goes, speeding away.
I engaged autopilot, that's all I did. Oh, damn it.
Son of a bitch.
I put my cereal down and forgot it existed. And now it's all soggy.
Aww, womp womp. Worst. Oh, J3 Cub, is that out today? I thought that's what Willie said. Maybe
Well, he's
just-
streaming it.
Maybe he's just demoing it today.
I think it's
What is it?
demoing
I don't
it.
know. That little
The J3
Cub
Cub.
classic.
Don't worry yourself
old
for
school.
yeah.
for feel good. It's a tail wheel, you don't want it.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, that's the one where the engine's on the outside as well. Dumb plane.
Also the one that you fly from the backseat.
Yeah.
I think there's a mod out for that from BT, something Big Tire or something. It's not as bad as this Kid Fox, but it's not a great mod either. I got it for €5 when it was on sale, something.
Gotcha.
And it's really slow.
Yeah.
Just confirming Huber's our halfway point.
Yep.
Right on.
Does anyone see it?
You should be right on it.
4X crossing midfield now.
Okay.
Roger.
Roger that.
That field. Okay.
Okay, throttle's full.
Next place. Final.
It's like a nice little swampy area.
Mm-hmm.
I think that entire
It's
area
all-
is just one big swamp.
Oh, they're all lakes. They're not swamps.
Has anyone crossed Crotch Lake yet?
How
What?
would I know?
It's pretty musty.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's 10,000 lakes up here. Onion brick. This thing has the weirdest flight dynamics. Holy Christ. Alright, that's full landing flaps.
Oh. 53. Probably my smoothest landing so far on this thing.
Yeah. Mine was 194 and it was the smoothest I've done.
It's so easy to fly.
Yeah. Jesus. Winds.
Bounce, bounce.
When we leave A,
Yeah.
go full flaps and like pull up almost straight away.
Yeah.
And look how easily it can take off. Like it can take off at like the moment that yellow bar starts or the green bar starts. Yeah, green, yellow. Oh, what? Yeah, yeah, got it. That yellow? Yellow? Yeah. But yeah, the front wheel will come off the deck at 50 knots. It's crazy.
There's 3 of these things in a line. That's funny. Meters, I bet. Oh, 15.
Nice landing.
Slam on those brakes.
Break it.
Nice. Very nicely done.
Oh, I think yeah.
Okay. We're back at
Okay.
19.
Copy.
BRB.
Ah, fuck. That's nasty.
Alright, we booking?
Copy.
Open.
Sorry, I've been parked in by another RV in front of me.
Hmm.
I'm moving. Had to clean up cat puke during the break. Yep. Scarf and barf, my favorite.
Yeah.
Alright, 50 degrees.
Okay.
So stupid. Oh, fuck yeah.
Nine. I think we're gonna take off like reasonable people.
I'm right behind you. Don't worry.
Jesus, Trim, what are you doing to me?
Let's just get that sorted out really quick.
Oh, amazing.
It looks cool from back here too.
This thing's stole as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Show up to one of the stole comps in this thing.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, someone showed up in an F4 at one of the stole comps, so.
What's an F4?
Is that a
Wow,
wildcat?
Yeah. At one of the real life stole. One of the
That's
recent stole
hilarious.
events.
That's not
Did it
very
work?
stole. Maybe on an aircraft carrier.
It worked
Yeah.
fine for them on grass.
Need you all
Yeah,
to
right.
set up a wire for me?
I'll find the video and share it.
That's too funny. There we go.
Burst sticks shared it.
Too funny, man. That's hilarious. Have you heard from AK recently?
I haven't.
Where are these doing? Seeing old pictures from way back. Going through the server stuff. everybody hit their name tags. Hail Dragon. No, I haven't seen him. He just
Oh,
went
yeah.
up and left. He went and I think he just abandoned the sim and went over to X-Plane.
With any luck, they'll break double digits soon.
Hey, you never know.
Alright, there you go. Expeditionary Club, National Stole, Grumman Wildcat.
There's- Oh my god, that's hilarious. I see Beaver 2-4. I see that now. Oh, here's one I might have. Ooh. Let's see it. F-18 Tom, that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the other guy. F-18 Tom.
Yeah. It's been a while.
This video is amazing.
Dude, that's hilarious. Are you kidding me?
I mean, one thing is clear. These carrier planes have a very robust landing gear, so you can abuse them in a way, but still.
That's so hilarious.
Oh god, I wish I had plane money.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. See how cool. Oh, nice. That's hilarious, dude. Oh my god. That's a 3-wire. I was like, what is all this green coming up? Apparently this thing has a weather radar. Wasn't paying attention to it. That is too funny, dude. Wow.
God, this thing's touchy.
What's everyone's speed? I'm doing 109, 110 ground speed.
That's a good question. Let me see if I can get this. So this
Doing
is
about 100 knots exactly.
117 ground speed. I'm gonna back it down just a touch.
Yeah, I'm 20 torque, 90 RPM, and 30 degrees flaps.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm probably.
For the new guys too, you can also go into options on the tablet on the left and change it to like to and from a glass cockpit.
Really? Tablet on the left. Oh, this one here. Damn control yoke, go away. There we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah, I've got the Garmin units up. ground speed's about 112 currently. Am I still in? Oop. Kicked off the track when I did that. Yeah, we need to go back over this way, don't we? There we go. Are we not? What is going on here? Questions will head and kick out. Oop. Why am I going to V-lock? There we go. Alright, time to switch up the weather. It has gone to shite. 61 degrees. What do we got that's close to it? It's in the barrel. Boom. There we go. Oh, that's better.
You guys landing here or pushing on?
I'm passing this one.
Yep.
What else this thing got in it? Push, what's this thing? Push and pull to reset. Wonder what that is.
Yeah,
Is that like an overhead light? Oh, it's a
Pass.
light. Okay.
I'm passing on this airport because it's asphalt. I know I can land on it. But someday we'll get back to mountains where we can truly test our skills.
Someday. God, those lights are bright as shit. Anyway, know what the balance cock does?
The what?
Balance cock. Overhead.
I don't know.
Wonder if it's like a fuel balancing or something. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, I bet it's. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guarantee you that's what that is. Port tank, starboard tank. Yeah, that's what that is. What's that say? Red. that's just to balance your tanks. Man, FlightSim.to is slow right now.
What?
FlightSim.to. This was very, very slow at the moment. What the fuck?
I think I'm switching weather. This is too depressing here.
Yeah. Yep. I was like, no, not doing this. So let's go to. It releases. Curious if anybody has fixed the windshield on this thing yet. No. Let's see. Where are we at? Oh, Iron Mountain. Man, almost a door county. What do I look at? Adventure. Wait, probably should up my membership for EAA. thinking about it.
Marisa and I are gonna try and get out to Oshkosh this year, if work
Hell
permits for me.
yeah.
I'll try and get Dreadnought to ask one of his friends if they have an extra seat to fly out there, or else I don't really know how I'm gonna get out there.
Yeah.
Because he said he might fly his plane, but it's an RV-14, so it's
Gotcha.
only got 2 seats. So he's gonna bring himself and his cargo.
Right. This is
Plus, like,
aviators.
I don't know what the useful load is, but we're both fairly large dudes, so
Right.
it's not.
Yeah, how the fuck would he fit you and your stupid cowboy hat in one of those things?
Ah. Very good. That's good. That's hilarious.
Looks like they're doing. Doesn't look like they're doing B-17 rides this year again for some reason. You got B-25 rides and tri-motor rides. Tri-motor's $100. B-25 is almost 500, which is crazy.
Going up in a tri-motor, $100. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd do that. Fuck yeah. I love the Ford tri-motor. That's a beautiful, beautiful plane.
What is this?
But yeah, if you haven't followed them on Instagram, definitely check out the Canadian Warplane Museum, because they show off like all their maintenance and shit. Like throughout winter, they were showing off the maintenance for the Lancaster, like full engines out and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's really, really interesting.
Yeah, I just followed them last night after their reel that Marisa sent of them pulling the Lancaster out of the hangar.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're about an hour away from me. And basically, they any of their working planes, you can pay them and they'll take you up in it.
Oh, that's cool. So.
And while the Harvards are doing their fly days, $225 they'll take you up in one of them, and like it's off the records, but they let you have a play around while you're up there too.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah. But yeah, $225. So what's that? Probably like $170 US.
I don't think it's that much of a difference. It's like $200.
Oh, it is.
Is it?
Really?
I don't know.
I think Canadian dollars is about €1
Jesus.
is
$164.
US?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
Because-
225.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh well, but at least when I went to the States, menu prices and that barely differed from the Canadian dollar.
Yeah, I found Canada relatively cheap actually compared to European prices.
I think I'm still just butthurt from Toronto prices. Even just living out where we do now, like feed both of us. Like we just went for breakfast and it was like both of us ate like big breakfast meals. I had a coffee, he had like fresh fruit and everything, and it was like $40, and that is unheard of in Toronto.
Yeah, that's I paid about
How expensive food was in the States when I kept getting told food and booze would be cheap, and it kind of wasn't.
yeah, when I had breakfast that was usually 20 Canadian dollars for me. So it's,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's about it. How good's tax being on top of the price, and then you have to tip on top of that, Wayland? Isn't it great?
It's a bit confusing, yeah. Because for us, well, tax is already in the price usually,
Yeah,
or
same in
always.
Australia as well, and tipping
okay,
doesn't
tip-
exist.
Well, tipping exists here, so tipping is convention is usual here. But what I found strange was that they wouldn't include the breakfast cost into the hotel price, because that's what's quite common here. That you get that
Yeah,
when you
it's just depends on where you stay. I know a lot of like the breakfast buffets don't really survive COVID, both here and in Australia.
okay,
And that
because
has
here
something to do with it.
because I was in 2 hotels in Canada, and both of them didn't really understand what I was talking about, because I was asking, okay, can I have a breakfast included in my room charge? And they didn't understand it, because in both cases it seems restaurants were basically independent businesses, so
Yes.
they
Yeah.
couldn't account for the same thing, and that's very different in European hotels, where usually breakfast or the hotel itself offers breakfast. And you can, or usually you do get your price including breakfast. So that's was was a bit surprising, because I'm just not used to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta say, Canadian breakfasts were excellent. I really enjoyed them, but they were very different.
Bacon over here, though, right?
Well, we do have good bacon, but
True, Germany does do meat pretty well.
but this idea to have omelets for breakfast or eggs Benedict or something that's something that's not really common here, or hash browns.
Yeah.
Breakfast here is
Hollandaise
what.
sucks asshole over here, and in the States. It's all this like remade shit, and it's just
Yeah, but nobody would nobody would think of actually doing eggs Benedict as breakfast in Europe,
really.
unless you're. It's really uncommon. Usually, when you have breakfast here, it's meats, it's sausage, it's jam or fruits, maybe scrambled eggs with bacon or something like that. But having an omelette or something like that, that's really exclusively for the high-class 5-star hotels. They offer this. But most hotels will offer you a breakfast buffet with toast, croissants, rolls, scrambled eggs, and cheese and stuff like that. So your kind of breakfast is very unusual for us. Also, this idea to have a breakfast diner. I know when I was in Calgary, there was a breakfast diner right around the corner, which was really cool.
Yeah.
These things don't exist here, unfortunately. Because
but-
if they did, I would be there quite often.
Oh, there's so many just all-day breakfast places around. It's love it. I love breakfast.
What I didn't like in Canada was coffee. The coffee really sucked.
Oh, it's
everywhere.
garbage, right? Oh my god,
It's so bad.
Dude, over here, and it took me like a year before someone told me. You know how on coffee they have like, you know, the usually the 5 bean count, and like, you know, 5 beans is like it's got quite a kick, and like 1 bean has, you know, virtually no kick. Over here, it doesn't mean that. It means how burnt the coffee is. Like it's the same amount of caffeine in it, but it's just how long it's roasted for. So do you want burnt tasting coffee, or do you want coffee tasting coffee? It's so dumb. I have to drink like 3 or 4 coffees for it to feel like I've drank a coffee.
Yeah, but
Whereas
it was
over in
it was
Australia,
really.
holy shit! If I had that amount, I'd be like,
Come to Germany, come to, or even better, even worse, come to France or Italy, where they really brew a strong coffee. I mean, that's coffee. That stuff over there. I mean, I had coffee twice, and then I gave up because I switched to chocolate. I mean, because it was just not coffee.
It's all like I drink filtered stuff, right? Like I have the coffee machine, and I like having the pot ready to go.
Yeah, sure.
But
Why
the
not?
actual coffee that you put in it over here is just weak as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, I went to Starbucks because their coffee is decent, but of course it's also pricey. But if you go to this diner or to the hotels where I was,
It's
their
just
coffee,
bad.
it was hot. That was all that could be said for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We keep reminiscing about our Reno trip lately.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was good. Such a good time. Holy shit, found so many cool places.
Yeah, I decided I want to go back to Canada at some point. I don't know where and when, but I will come back at some point. Because I got really lucky with the weather.
I
So it
would
was really
very
nice.
recommend Niagara Falls because it is just super impressive to see. And the way the park service has done all the touristy stuff, it's done very, very, very well.
Okay.
But just stay on the Canadian side because the US
Yeah.
side is a dump.
Yeah. I don't know if you have picked this up from talking to me, but I can't stand Toronto and can't really recommend it. But
Yeah,
like
I
everywhere
gathered.
outside of Toronto is just lovely. Like Ontario is lovely. Like we're down in farmland and I just love it around here. Like driving through all the small cute towns and it's so green right now and it's just beautiful. And then up north, my boss has a lake house that's been in his family for like over 100 years. And got the keys to that to go up whenever. And it's beautiful up there as well, like proper Ontario lake country.
Yeah, I was thinking also Montreal because I speak French, so
Oh,
I
you'll
think
be fine over there. So long as you can speak French, like, you'll be fine. But the moment they figure out you can't speak French, like, I've had people go over there, like, an Australian couple that moved here a year after us that we're friends with. They went and just thought, like, the people treat them so badly because of
yeah,
it.
that's what I heard. That's also I heard that as well from Canadians
Which
as
is-
well.
Which is hilarious because, like, I work with an actual French guy who works with the Montreal people for our jobs. And he's saying, like, French people see French Canadians as what, like, the UK sees Aussies, just like the degenerate bums.
Yeah,
They think so high and mighty of themselves. Like, it's fucking insane. Like, trying to get work, like, unless your company is based out of Montreal, you'll never get work for the governments or anything there, which is just insane. Like, they're like fucking French Texas. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, if you talk to the French, and I've talked to the French, they think it's basically, well, the way they speak is the French from 300 years ago. So it's also a very old school way of speaking French, and they find it hilarious. The French find it hilarious that somebody would still speak that way. So it's yeah, but I'll be fine. I mean, I speak French, so it wouldn't be a problem. I thought Calgary as a city was a little bit boring. I mean, it was impressive, but it's one of these typical American cities, gridlocked, the checker grid thing. I think you can live there very, very well, but I thought it lacked a little bit of atmosphere.
Oops.
I'm gonna have to go into the files for this thing and remove the sound of the clock because it's just ridiculous. It's that loud.
I'm waiting for the cuckoo.
probably wouldn't even mind the sound of the ticking clock if it wasn't so irregular.
Kind of the point of a clock, isn't it?
I honestly can't hear anything, and I can't be fucked turning headphone simulation off.
Yeah,
Mind
you
you,
definitely don't hear it with the headphone simulation.
I've also got music playing as well, so. God, that playlist that you, me, and Dark have, and Silky, just getting ridiculous. It's so good, right?
I haven't had a chance to be in there in a few days.
There's some
Yeah.
bangers in there today.
Is there?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Let's see what's pull up the Spotify. Let me see what it's throwing in there.
Seeing Rush, Nazareth, Tom Petty.
Kiss, Queen, Granite Fleet.
It seems like a lot of my shit though. Does it go on, like, if someone hasn't used Spotify, does it just go on whoever's?
I'm not
Whoever has
sure
used
how their algorithm works on that stuff. Let's see, Dua Lipa, that's one. I was listening to a ton of Rage and Smashing Pumpkins the other day. It hasn't shown up on there yet. There's some 9 Inch Nails, but that's not me, that's Silky. Hank is dead, Red Fang. I don't really know what Red Fang is. That's curious. It says it's under me. I've never heard of that.
I think Silky's playlist just is like a fucking schizophrenic.
This is all over the place.
Oh, it goes from like fucking Pantera to like Christian folk shit.
I think the Christian stuff is darks, though.
Nah, it's a lot of her.
It's Circus. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's all up in that shit.
Gotcha.
Reminds me of a friend of mine. She likes two kinds of movies: animated movies and horror movies. So I always thought it was a very debatable combination, but
It's funny. Yeah, I always skip the Christian rock stuff. Like, nah. Hard pass on that.
Yeah, there we go. Line elevation warship, whatever that fucking is. I keep seeing that come up heaps. And then yeah, further down she's got typo negative. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
This is all over the place. That's hilarious. Oh my god.
So wild.
Yeah, it's funny.
Mine's a fair bit the same, but I'll listen to like a genre. So like I've got classic rock playlists, glam rock playlists, like
Sure.
80s heat pop playlists, and I'll just listen to that particular playlist on the day, you know, so it doesn't really jump around that much.
Yeah. Yeah, I generally do the same thing. I don't tend to skip around genres much during the day. It's usually
Something that I did very, very early on with Spotify, and like Kia does the same thing now as well, is I have playlists for like daytime and nighttime listening. So like
oh,
if
sure.
I'm just chilling out of a night, it's a lot of like synthy kind of like retro wave stuff,
I gotcha.
and then daytime is like, you know, happy sunshine shit.
Gotcha. Yeah, I typically only listen at I typically only listen at work
Yeah.
more often than not.
Do you work at a vegan cafe?
No, I do not.
Oh, that's weird.
I do not.
But your playlist.
Definitely do not. This is-
So what's everyone thinking about the shorts after this flight?
It's a It's a fun
It's
little
fun.
aircraft.
My favorite. A little bit too touchy.
We'll have it. I don't know. I've always been a, because I used to follow the skydiving community and stuff quite a bit, and the
So this sort of shit is up your alley.
yeah, so the pink that I'm flying was always kind of like one of those famous aircraft in the community and whatnot. So I
Yeah.
saw that and I was like, oh yeah. I don't care. I was like, I need to get that just for that. So it's kind of one of those things. So
I'm sure it hopefully will get better. I know Anybuild is decent about updates. So hopefully the community's like, hey, the windows are too dark and it twitches and the trim is too touchy and it maneuvers like a fighter plane and like, oh, okay,
let's see if there's any topics on it right now.
maybe.
Looks like a lot. We're kind of focused on the A320 at the moment.
Is this still like Michigan coming up, or is it like? Because it's kind of separated a little bit, but there are. Yeah. Doesn't say anything different if I keep zooming in.
It is Green Bay.
Because Michigan and Wisconsin have a border in it.
Yeah, we're still north of Green Bay a little bit here, but I mean, let's see here.
Yeah, zooming in doesn't do shit. It doesn't say anything.
Kanto is
still be-
Wisconsin. So, and this is Menominee. Yeah. Oh no, that's Marinette. Where's Lena? Is it-
Has anyone here played Palia yet?
Hell yeah.
Palia?
Not
Yeah.
not familiar with it.
Me and
Hell yeah.
Reese, have been playing it recently. It's pretty fun.
What's it called?
What?
Palia?
Is it?
P-A-L-I-A. It's like a
Some kind of
Stardew
survival
Valley.
game, isn't it?
IA.
No, it's not really
It's
Survivor.
free to
It's like
play.
it's
Free
like
to play.
farming, mining, hunting. There's a story. It's
It's free to
Kinda-
play.
yeah.
It's free to play though.
It's
free to
very
play.
similar to My Time in Portia or Sandrock. If you've played either
Boy,
of
is
those games.
Sandrock any good? Because I never
I
played
have no,
Porsche, but it Sandrock looked sick because it was like Western themed.
yeah, I haven't played it yet. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but
But we're
yeah,
enjoying
like the
Palia.
art style, the game style is very similar.
But it's free to play. Cancerous. Cancerous.
And it's co-op, so you can play, like, we play long distance, so you can play
Yeah.
with, like, your wife or anyone.
So, did you guys get to Stardew?
I am into Stardew. I don't know if 8 is it to Stardew?
I've never played
Humans
Stardew
addicted to
before.
that shit. That's co-op and done really, really, really well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The detail in that game is insane. I did play it with her like most of the way through. Then she
Yeah.
got sick of waiting for me and started her own.
But yeah, I mean, you two might like Alia.
But it's free to play.
It is. Just try it out.
I can't do it.
Just do it,
It
man.
goes against my moral compass.
Why? You want to spend money for a game?
Yes, because free to play only exists to take advantage of people.
But it's still in the beta, so.
Why
and
does
you
it
can
take
buy
advantage
things
of people?
in-game.
Yeah, if you want to spend money, you can spend money. You don't have to, though. It's just cosmetics. It's like Sea of Thieves, basically. Anything that costs real money is just like clothing and pets.
Where the hell? I don't know what's going on there.
That airfield is not exactly big.
Full paved runway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have visual.
I don't have.
Yeah, there's a grass strip and a paved runway.
Alrighty. A little bit here.
Fuck is she touchy on touchdown? Right above the ground, you hit ground effect and your nose just pops.
Yeah.
Power lines. Hey!
Did you get into him?
How
No.
low were you?
He was back one.
Power
airport.
lines height.
Yeah, apparently.
Why am I not climbing? Climb!
Where is the? Okay, that's pretty
Trimming this is
good.
ridiculous.
How are you not last, Marisa? That's weird.
Didn't want to ask.
No, I'm not slowing.
Alright. Wayland and me are in judgment position.
Of course.
Great.
Super.
Prepare to be mildly amused. Jesus Christ.
It wants to float.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to judge where the where it's at.
Look how quick it pulled up, though. That is insane.
I
Yeah.
did throw it into reverse. Hey, slow down there, bud.
That was some fun.
Nice.
Definitely.
This plane is sick for EE.
just a cruiser, man.
It's so ugly. I love it.
Not really sure how to turn this thing off.
I don't know how to turn. Engines are in stop, but I don't know. That's alright. It doesn't matter.
Just cut your fuel, you'll be fine.
Where the hell is fuel cut off?
Right above you, by the fuel cock.
Oh, that's right. There we go.
Fuck was through the fire and the flames by Dragon Force 17 years ago.
That is a good question.
That makes me feel just straight up awful.
Right? Apparently the right engine wants to just keep on running, so we're just gonna go with it. Fuel's shut off too, but it's like, nah, we're just gonna keep on running. Even though everything says it's off, it's out there just, oh, nope, there, it killed itself finally. It's weird. All right, guys.
That was fun.
Okay, yeah.
It was a good one.
Why's the right? Yeah, my right engine is still going.
Yeah, that's definitely a bug. So,
Fair enough.
all right, we'll catch
All
you
right,
all
champs.
later.
Okay, take
Peace
care.
out.
Yep, have a good one.
You too.
Bye.